Just so that I know. Yes. There's the crime fraud exception. The doctrine that neither the attorney-client privilege nor the attorney-work product privilege protects attorney-client communications that are in furtherance of a current or planned crime or fraud. Yes. An exception to the marital facts privilege denying protection, ooch, when the disputed communication was in furtherance of criminal activity. Yeah. The different. Yeah. Now I looked online and I didn't see my name on the docket, and I thought that I put all of my screen prints in a zip file. Yes. And then we play this game called Can You Find the Lawsuit? Yes. Kind of creative on my part. And I encouraged all my Facebook friends to go through every screen print and find every time that I printed the day and time that I was to appear in court in Jefferson County. Now, I haven't been able to continue with those screen prints, but this doctrine that attorney-client privilege nor attorney-work product privilege protects the attorney. I was wanting to sue Jack and the Jefferson Associated Council, yes, for furthering the child abduction and child kidnapping, yes, but I can't find my name on the docket. Uh, well, it's a continuation of the fraud of child abduction. Mm-hmm. Now, this marital facts privilege denied protection when the disputed communication was furtherance of criminal activity. I told you that without the enforcement of the dismissal and the expungement of my actual record, court record, yes, every communication was fraudulent. Oh, I never got notice or opportunity to be heard. But this whole idea of the confidentiality of the dissolution of marriage and the protection orders, yes. As a married man to Heidi, yes, there is no privilege that would deny me of any communication of my wife, yes, um, because it was used to further the criminal activity. I told you about that 20-year mandatory prison term, yes, where you don't enforce the actual judicial proceedings of a United States territory. You allowed for my sons to be abducted and they're being held hostage. I inform you of the crime and every communication that Heidi has said since she took my sons on July 2nd of 2011. I have the legal right to have. Because all of that, yes, yes, yes. Confidentiality, yes, was the furtherance of the fraud of taking children. Now, maybe the state of Washington would like to give to me, yes, all the audio, all the video, every document that was signed that I have not seen, yes, because I'm going to have my wife questioned about exactly why it was that when she got to Clallam County, you cannot conceal the dismissal and expungement. A court commissioner cannot witness a forgery. Oh. And that means that there is no privilege in the marital relationship for me to be denied any communication. Now, why doesn't the state of Washington? I'm sorry. It is a multi-billion-dollar day. Now, Sheriff, yes, I'm not going to go in the courthouse and pay 50 cents a page. Your office is going to, why don't you print off every document? Get me a copy of all the audio and all the video. Yes. And I want to know every communication right now. Because all of this, the crime fraud exception. Yes. Clark versus U.S. An exception to the marital facts privilege denying protection when the disputed communication was in furtherance of criminal activity. Crime fraud exception. Not putting me on the docket, yes, is a continuation of the Jefferson Associated Council. Continuing the fraud of a court commissioner that was witnessing forgeries, yes. My wife concealing my expungement, and you reissue.